This month's TV 47 Star Student of the Month.
District 33 State Representative Ben Robbins presents our Star Student of the Month, and Cayleigh Vick is our Star Student this morning. Cayleigh, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm well. Hope you are. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Cayleigh Vick. I'm 15 years old. My birthday is actually this month, so I'll be turning 16.
Wait a minute. Wait. This month.
Yes, sir.
I do a great rendition of Happy Birthday.
Oh, okay.
It's got 6 verses to it.
Okay.
You don't sound too excited. Well, let's go on. You know,
Okay.
We'll do that later.
Okay. I'm a sophomore this year at Sylacauga High School, and I do competitive dance.
Okay. Now, who's your family?
My family is, my mom is here with me today, Miranda, and then I have my dad, Matthew Vick, and then I have my stepfather, Brian Brady.
You got brothers and sisters?
No, sir.
Okay. Got any pets?
I have a dog and 2 cats. I have a dog named Kane. He's a German Shepherd. And then I have 2 cats, Bailey and Willie.
Do they fight?
Quite a lot.
So, sophomore at Sylacauga High School. What's so special about being the sophomore this year?
We're pretty bad at everything, if I'm being honest, but it's been pretty good so far. It's been a pretty fun year.
Yeah. So, what's some of the studies you're doing this year?
I'm currently enrolled in a dual enrollment history class, and then I'm in AP seminar, which is our English class, and then I'm doing honors algebra 2, and then next semester I'll take honors chem.
Okay, that's quite a workload.
It is.
Straight A
Keeps me
student?
busy. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I thought so. Anybody's got a birthday coming up this month, it's got to be a straight A student. What's some other stuff you're involved in at school?
I'm involved in SGA, which is our student government, a student council, and then I'm involved in HOSA, FCA, which is our Christian athlete club, and then I'm involved in FBLA, which is a Future Business Leaders of America club. So.
Wow, you're a busy young lady.
Trying to stay busy.
Yeah. Now you're in competitive dance.
Yes,
Talk about
sir.
that.
So I started competitive dance around 6 years ago, and at first I was just doing recreational dance. And so competitive dance is where you just travel around the state, or you can travel around different parts of the country, and you just get to go compete, and you can take classes, or you can just compete at a competition. And so it's super intense and very hard to do, but I really love it.
So have you done well doing that?
I've done pretty good so far.
Yeah, okay. Where do you go for competitive dancing?
I travel all the way to Birmingham.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Now, you've been doing this for 6 years.
Yes, sir.
And how did you get started doing that?
Well, my mom put me in recreational dance when I was around 3 years old. And so I've just done that ever since. I've never done any other sports.
Wow.
I tried to ask about soccer one time, and then when I found out they just ran up and down the field all day, I said, that's not for me.
That's not you, huh?
And so I kept on doing it, and then eventually I was like, I want to do something more. I want to be pushed harder. And so we found a local competitive studio, and then eventually I kind of grew out of that, and so we traveled to Birmingham.
Fantastic. Who's some of your friends at school?
Maggie Watkins, Evan, Rhea, a bunch of friends from all different grades.
Who's some of the teachers there?
My dual enrollment history teacher is Mr. Harris, and then I have Coach Steers, he's my math teacher, and then Miss Miller is my English teacher.
Okay. Now, Mr. Harris, is that Patrick Harris?
Oh, no, sir,
No?
that's Daniel Seth Harris.
Okay, all right. Now, you plan to audition for a college dance team.
Yes, that is something that I'm thinking about doing when I get to probably my junior year. I'll probably start auditioning for different college dance teams. It's super competitive auditioning for them, but I think it would be a cool experience to get to try and do.
Would you describe yourself as a competitive person?
Probably so.
In almost anything?
Yes, sir.
Cayleigh Vick is our Star Student of the Month. She's a sophomore over at Sylacauga High School. Member of the Church of the Highlands. Talk about that a bit.
Yes, so I recently joined Church of the Highlands probably about a year ago, and my friend actually invited me in. It was Maggie, Evan, they all go to Church of the Highlands too, so it's a big student group full of people that I know. And I started going to motion nights last year, which is just a surreal experience. You have to be there for it. And eventually my friend Maggie Forbes invited me to high school retreat, which is a big retreat where only high schoolers go for motion. Highlands puts it on every year, and it's like all the motion students. And it was just like very life-changing. Like, it was insane. And so then I was like, I definitely want to be more involved with this church now, because I've realized what all it's like brought me. And so me and my mom started getting more involved there, and so we've been going pretty regularly now.
So you mentioned life-changing. Explain that a little bit.
I was just like, I feel like I really started to understand what my purpose was, and like realizing that I can do like better things. And it was just really amazing.
Has that helped you in school?
It has. Getting to like form connections with different people and being like less afraid of speaking out to others and stuff like that.
Now, you're a sophomore now, but a couple of years you'll be graduating. You ever thought about future plans?
I have. So as of right now, I want to be a sports medicine physician. So like I would go to college, get a degree that's associated with that, and then after that I would go to like a graduate school and continue that degree.
So what do they do?
They just like help take care of athletes. They can help like prepare their bodies to prevent injuries or help them for injuries. And like later I would try to open my own like PT place and like specialize with different athletes like cheerleaders and dancers and gymnasts, and then like other young athletes too.
Cayleigh Vick is our Star Student of the Month. She's a very busy young lady. What's Sister for Sister? What is that about?
That's another club that I'm also involved in, and just basically kind of like a mini sorority for the school, I guess. You kind of just like, you get a big, which is an upperclassman. So I'm a lowerclassman, so I have a big that I got last year because I was involved in it last year. And we basically just get to hang out and just like form different connections with different people at the school.
How do you, with high school, and there's so many people there and people pulling every which way, and you've got this class and this event and that event, how do you stay focused?
It's definitely a challenge staying focused. I normally struggle with it, but I just try to like involve myself around people that also have the same drive that I do, and it really helps me stay focused with everything.
Okay, all right. Cayleigh Vick is our Star Student of the Month, and she is a sophomore at Sylacauga High School. And what drives you?
I would definitely say the motivation from my parents is a big part of driving me. They always push me to do my best, and even though sometimes it's a little frustrating, I know they just want what's best for me.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Now, before we go this morning, I want you to encourage other people across the state of Alabama about completing the course. Here you are, a sophomore. You have kids that are dropping out of school. You have kids that don't want to go to school. What would you say to young people like that?
I would definitely say just keep on going. I know sometimes it's very frustrating waking up early in the morning and going to school, but it's going to benefit you in the long run, and you're going to be able to do great things with what you get from school.
All right, there she is right here in this camera, ladies and gentlemen. Her name is Cayleigh Vick. She is a sophomore at Sylacauga High School, and Cayleigh's our Star Student of the Month.